As we're going into part 3 with Mr. Brison Bursey.
I think I'm gonna do "Look at You Now."
Look at you now. You want to tell us a little bit about the song?
Yeah, it's on the new record. It's one that I'm thinking about releasing as a single. I don't know when, but at some point. I wrote it, you know, really just kind of spectator back looking at a situation, but I was also kind of subjected to the same thing, and so part of me thinks maybe subconsciously I was thinking about that experience as well. But I don't know. It's just something I came up with a couple of years ago.
Cool deal. Here you go, Brison Bursey, folks.
There ain't much round here that's changed. Nothing new comes to mind that I could say or wouldn't anyway. I never fixed that door in the hall, and it ain't swung the same since last fall. God, it's been so long. And I'm thinking about the things I said when I left you, doing what I can, try to forget you, and every little thing brings your memory around. And you're saying all the things I thought that you always seem to think you're so clever, you never even tried to turn this thing around. And look at you now. And every room here in this house is filled with all your memories I can't let out. They just stick around, like that dresser drawer in our room, and the diamond ring in the bag that I never gave to you. You thought it'd be too soon, so I'm thinking about the things I said when I left you, doing what I can, try to forget you, and every little thing brings your memory around. And you're saying all the things I thought that you always seem to think you're so clever, you never even tried to turn this thing around. But look at you now. In your wedding gown, lie to me then, 'cause I'll believe it. Lie to me, I'll believe it. So I'm thinking about the things I said when I left you, doing what I can, try to forget you, and every little thing brings your memory around. And you're saying all the things I thought that you always seem to think you're so clever, you never even tried to turn this thing around. But look at you now. In your wedding gown, yeah, you're dancing around. Oh, thank you.
Man, so many people in the chat room were saying, great song. Man, this song hits hard. And you were saying that it's a song that you were kind of in the mode, you know, you kind of remembered how it was, but at the same time you were writing it.
Well, it was more of a, I was an observer at the time I wrote it for a situation, you know, the situation that presents itself in the song, but previously in my life I'd been subjected to a similar circumstance, so I think maybe when I wrote it, subconsciously I was thinking about that past experience and then
kind of just channeling it a
yeah,
little
you know,
bit.
it was just channeling in, yeah.
How often does that happen where you're not in that frame of mind, but you used to be? Is it easy to go back to that and say, oh, okay, well, let me try to channel this really crappy attitude or this really crappy situation I had here, or if you're in a bad mood, vice versa, let me try to channel this happy energy that I used to have.
Yeah, well, I try to make it a, you know, excuse me, I try to write every day, whether it's, you know, songs or stories or anything that, you know, that, I mean, that's just kind of, that's what I do. I got my degree in English, and so I've always written, and that's just, you know, if I can't come up with a song and I find my, you know, myself in so-called writer's block, I'll just write something else. But I mean, I think it's just, you know, whatever I'm feeling that day or whatever I've read or listened to, you know, that, you know, has sparked some sort of inspiration in me to put pen to paper. You know, a lot of times I'll just find some sort of melody I like and be going through, you know, lots of paper just trying to find something that might, yeah. And then there might be pieces that are, you know, just pulled together. So I mean, it's all a different experience, but it's kind of like a puzzle sometimes. You know, I've had a very few that have come out in kind of a linear form right there, and most of it's kind of scatterbrained and tossed together, you know.